Hello, everybody. Welcome to Niigata. This is Uonuma. I can never get it right. This is where they make some of the best rice in Japan. Minami Uonuma and Uonuma. This is Aoki Shuzo. This is a sake brewery. And what's in front of us right now is called a Yukimuro. Yukimuro is a way of natural snow refrigeration. And they've been using this system for 1,000 years, from what I heard, going all the way back to the Jomon period. But it was very popular in the Edo period, especially as sake became popular here, which this brewery started in the year 1717, which is mind-boggling to me. But we're going to get a chance to look inside their Yukimuro, which is a really unique treat because they don't often show visitors inside of here. There are a lot of advantages to using Yukimuro instead of normal electric refrigeration. One of them is that the refrigeration, according to people I talked to, this way, Yukimuro doesn't have the vibrations. And also, when you have electric refrigeration, the temperature seems to fluctuate as the power goes on and off. When the refrigeration turns on, it gets colder, and then when it turns off, it'll get warmer. And that fluctuation in the temperature is it does have an impact on the taste of the Japanese sake. But if you use a Yukimuro, the temperature stays constant 365 days out of the year. And I kind of wanted to figure out what makes this really special. And we're here today. And actually later on today, we're going to see another Yukimuro from this area. And it's a great way to compare Yukimuro through different types of purposes. Yesterday, we opened up one that looked like a bank vault, and we discovered some foods in there. We tried it out, and I learned that Yukimuro, because the humidity is higher than a refrigerator, it makes the sugars in the food, makes it sweeter, makes it taste a little bit more flavorful. So this natural refrigeration actually has some benefits beyond just being very environmental friendly. So I'm gonna get my mask on and we're gonna go inside of here. There's the old brewery over there. And you can see we're surrounded by snow. Yesterday we had a really big snowstorm. And today it's nice and sunny and warm. How you doing? Mike Roylance is here. Expect to see you get drunk. Oh my gosh. And Danny, happy birthday to Danny, who's 31 in Montreal. 31 years young. Let's go inside. Hi. Leave your shoes at the door. And I guess they have these boots that we can wear. Already I can see bottles of sake. These shoes are really small. Oh, I'm in pain. I don't know, is the signal gonna get through this? It is kind of cool in here, but it should be. One for me and one for me. We're locked out. We might not be able to get into the Yukimuro. This is one of those situations where a live stream has gone completely wrong. The drama. But not to worry. I'll keep you company until we find a way to break in to that Yukimuro. Until then, I think we'll be able to survive in here quite happily too. We have some of Aoki Shuzo's best bottles of Japanese sake. Wow, that's a big one. These are the 2-liter bottles here. Very nice. Going to be shipped all around Niigata and Japan. That is a lot of sake. I'm definitely gonna be going home with a couple of bottles of those. You can get them inside of Ichiko Yuzawa Station. So they have a really good sake store inside of the Shinkansen station. So when you do come to this area, you don't have to carry around the bottles. Just pick it up at the station. It's actually one of the biggest sake shops in this area too. So that makes it really convenient. All right, as we wait to get into the Yukimuro, we see above the door here, they do have a kind of shrine. So I guess that gives us a little bit of a spiritual thing. And Japanese sake is considered to be the drink of Japan, so it does have a very special purpose in ceremonies and all sorts of religious rites. Beyond this door is the Yukimuro, and we can't get in because they took a group in there earlier. I think if we had the A team, we could definitely. Oh. We couldn't get in. All right, now it's our turn. Let's see if the signal dies. So if this door doesn't close, the other door won't open. That's how it works. Oh, that's why we couldn't get in. So we're in kind of like this buffer zone. So as this door is closing, once this door closes, we can open up the other door. Abracadabra. Three, two, one. Hold in here. More doors. There's more layers to the onion. I think that the signal might get worse in here. I don't see how the signal gets through. こっちでしょ? All right, let's light. Don't lie. Circulating is refrigerated by natural snow that is surrounding the entire building, and we're gonna go take a look at it. Yeah. So this is the fans that are coming from the snow. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to show you inside of the freezer first. Freezer lag. It's a real thing. So we have to wait for this door to close before we can open it up here. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I don't trust those guys. All right, I'm gonna close the door here. 今から？まだ真っ黒でわからない。Yeah, Yuki Otoko. So this is where they put the snow. Ah. The link is in the description to where this location is right now, where I am. So if I open this door, it's snow. Yuki でしょ? じゃあ開けてください. So thisか? そっか、車にあるけど There's no lighting, so I got a really bright light in the car. Oh, okay, we'll do our best. Show us the snow. Whoa! That is a lot of snow. This is all tons and tons of snow inside that insulate the Yukimuro where they store the sake so it naturally stays cold. That is incredible. I'm showing you inside, and it's kind of like boarded up as though it's like some sort of Indiana Jones. Inside there could be some really amazing things, but there must be tons of snow. And whoa, that mountain goes all the way up there. Wow. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to get locked in here. Did you see that? So they store inside this building, and what this acts as the natural refrigeration. That snow that they collect during the winter actually stays in there 365 days a year. So in the height of summer, it doesn't matter if it's like 100 degrees outside Fahrenheit or like 35 degrees Celsius, it'll stay insulated and cold, thus making sure that the sake inside of the storage area stays chilled as well. A constant temperature year-round. And that makes the sake taste better because there's no fluctuations in the temperature. It just stays at a natural temperature. The other thing with Yukimuro that I introduced before is the humidity is 90% inside of there because of the snow. And that also means that it's really good for aging beef and vegetables and things like this. It gives it more flavor from saccharification, which is an increase in the sugar content, which brings out more natural flavors as well. I'm learning all about this too, just with you. I'd say like a few months ago, I never heard about Yukimuro, so I'm kind of curious about this cultural part of Japanese food industry. I guess I'm not allowed to take any of these, although I probably would. I'm just gonna.
Because this is the final stage of fermentation before they actually ship out the products. And it's been stored in 10 years.
How are we doing now? How's the lag?
Yeah, so it's about 2 to 6 months we made somewhere in a big cask, and then they bottle it here for the final aging.
All right, let me take you outside because the lag is heavy. All right, welcome back to the outside world. Sorry about that. The insulation in there, it's like a vault because they really are doing their best to try to keep it. Welcome back to the outside world. Inside of there, it's not so easy for the signal to get through what is essentially a bank vault. I'm surprised that we had some signal at all, but I hope that you could get a chance to see inside what it sort of looked like inside of the Yukimuro. Now, each way that they do this is different. I think I'm away from people now. Each way that they do this is different. Traditionally, they would build a mound of snow and then use straw to insulate it. I don't think it lasted through the summer. I'm not really sure. Maybe if it was inside of a cave or something. But here, they found modern technology, modern ways of naturally insulating it so that the snow could last year-round. And the electric bill, a lot less here than at newer places that are using modern refrigeration. So next up today, we're going to be going to another Yukimuro, a Japanese natural snow refrigeration place, where I believe that they're storing vegetables. Somebody said it's going to be mushrooms. I'm kind of excited to check that out. If you are interested in these cultural live streams, I did ask in a poll what kind of content you wanted to see, and cultural was the number one. So this is part of that. And this actually combines food with culture. And if you want to learn a little bit about Japanese sake, the way that it's stored is really, really important. So, yeah, click that thumbs up button. And if you have any questions about the way that they store, they're doing more stuff. Okay, what's over there? What's up with that? Get my mask on. Come on over here. They don't show tourists where we had just gone inside. But it looks like this is some kind of Yeti. Abominable snowman. So there was an author in this area that had written a book about the abominable snowman. And they decided to embrace that character and put it on this door. That's pretty cool. I guess he's carrying sake. If I was an abominable snowman, I would be drinking sake too. That's the way to go. As I said, the link for this location is in the description, and this is Minami Uonuma in Niigata. Not too far away from Yuzawa. I don't know if they're actually going to open up this door, but that would be pretty sweet if they did. So this is a good abominable snowman. It's actually not an evil creature. He helps people, not hurts them. So they're asking if we want to take a picture in front of it. I do not. I don't trust that it is good and wholesome. Okay? This looks like a Ghibli character. I guess I can be in the picture too. I don't know. Kind of shy. Camera shy. It does look like it's gonna just... The shadow is going to just jump on them. All right, I can do it too. All right, I'll get in it. Hey, okay, this. Okay, one more.
Victory. How do you say one more?
All right. So all of you were in that picture too. Well, I'll see if I could get that on Instagram for you, because you're in the picture too. You're like inside this little camera thingy, which is a camera. Yeah, this is a really famous Shuzo brewery. Whoa, there's more. Oh, they opened it up. So that inside of here, that's where the Yuki is, with how they bring it. They truck it into the Yukimuro. So this is the snow.
They could, right? Like a little thing of that. It's all compacted.
So I'm actually gonna. So there's 400 tons of snow inside of here.
This is Yuzawa's largest indoor ski.
No, this is not an indoor skiing place. これ今年の雪ですか？はい、そうです。これ2月の16日に入れました。So they put this in on the 16th of February, the snow here. So it's new snow.
ボーダーの皆さんあそこから滑ってきてください。
Just gonna touch it. Yeah, I touched it. I touched it. Some questions.
これは去年その次の年までずっと残ります。ちょっとだけ残ります。
365 days.
溶かしてから入れますね。
Wow. So they filled it up last Monday on February 16th, and they're not going to refill it for a year. It's going to stay like this. That's incredible. It won't stay like this if you keep that door open. Keep the door open. Let's see how fast it melts. 1 year. Yeah, as I said, they have a modern way to keep this refrigerated, doors, and the trucks actually will unload the snow in here. They pile it up over the storehouse, but this building here that you see just bottles up that chill and gives them an icebox kind of system naturally for a year. And then next February, they just get more snow. And it's free, sort of. You have to put the snow in there. But it's a lot cheaper than an electric bill that they would have to pay. Oh, okay. Wait, there's more? I thought we were done. We're live in Niigata in Minami Uonuma. This is where many consider the most delicious koshi hikari rice. I saw that. Hey, Katayama's in the house. Are you going to get some sake for the daimyo boxes? I totally would, except I think the U.S. government frowns on alcohol being sent to those boxes. Amazake, though, might be something else. Amazake has no alcohol in it.
Yeah, man. Atomic.
Yesterday, we had a really strong snowstorm. In fact, when I woke up this morning, it was blue skies like it is right now. Absolutely stunning. This is the city of Uonuma. No, manhole! I gotta totally go and see that, but I can't. I can zoom in from here. All right, that one's got a symbol. Doesn't look like it's too extraordinary. And we're at the Aoki Shuzo, or Aoki Sake Brewery here in Niigata. Kanai told me her cousins live here in Niigata. So we're gonna have to go and visit the cousins. This is the cedar ball. Do you see this? It's green when they put it together, and when it turns brown color, that means that the sake is done. Just a traditional thing. You'll see it in front of traditional sake shops, older sake shops that are selling it. Sake breweries have these in the front of it, and it's dressed out in kind of a Shinto look to it. I'm not much into tours because the tours are in Japanese and I have to translate everything. But the history of this place goes back, as I said, when we started, Aoki Shuzo started in 1717. So it's over 300 years, which is incredible. Pretty quiet around here. See the pole there measures how high the snow is. And you'll see them in the mountains and up in Hokkaido for sure. In fact, the snow gets so high in Hokkaido, they don't have poles. They have bigger poles with arrows pointing down because the snow gets up so high. So they have to get the poles above that. So it's like this light post and then the arrow comes down. Because if they do it from the snow up, the poles get destroyed from a lot of snow. Pretty amazing. All right, so they do have two brands here. This brand here, Kakure. I know this brand, Kakure. Is a very famous sake brand. I guess that's the original one if they have the 300th anniversary. So you can find that here.
ということを考えて、和合、うちの社税、
Wago.
会社の目標にもなっています。
So this is the head office.
Interesting.
In the,
So there's a word there says wago, and wago means harmonization. And this is a way with snow and rice coming together in a perfect harmony, like ebony and ivory. It's rice and snow, and this makes their iconic taste. I'm probably going to be picking up a bottle of this at Hgo Yuzawa Station. I just like it here. Tokyo does not look like this, so I'm quite happy to be here. Hey, there's a Yamazaki bread truck. It's like Wonder Bread. In fact, I think that's the Wonder Bread girl, isn't it? Here, take a look. He's gonna be making a left here. Isn't that the Wonder Bread girl? You tell me. It totally is, right? No? Kind of, right? Some pretty good questions. Sake typically will come in a 720 milliliter bottle, so it's not quite 1 liter. And then there's 1,800 liter bottles, 1,800 milliliter bottles, and that's almost 2 liters. Those are quite big. That lasts a long time. That's a typical what you would buy at the store. And then they have even bigger barrels. I don't actually know how many liters are in the big ones. That's a good question for me to ask, but it's quite a bit. That's used for more ceremonial things where they'll take those barrels and then they have parties where they bash it open and then they take spoons of it and drink. That was like a dream of mine, actually. I always wanted to buy one of those and then crash it open and then just invite a bunch of friends and have a sake party. But I have yet to do that. Need something really big to celebrate. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I'm not too interested in the tour. I like to do my own thing. But for those that are joining us right now, we're at Aoki Shuzo. This is the live stream. And inside, we just took a look at this, so you can play back. Last week, they added in the snow. And this Yukimuro, which is natural snow refrigeration, is the way that they chill their sake in this natural way, and they've been doing it since the beginning in 1717. And that's inside where that abominable snowman is. And I just put my foot in this snow. I signed it. Just wanted to destroy something beautiful. Imperial, it's only vandalism if the proof remains behind. A feeling with today's snow, warm weather. It shall be gone. It's a beautiful scene. The air here smells like my breakfast. It's because of the mask. But if I get away from the people, I can take off my mask and then smell the fresh air as it was meant to be. Oh, there's like a chilled sweetness to it. Today is super warm, and almost everything that fell yesterday is gonna melt today. I have no doubt about it. But the air is sweet. It is so different than Tokyo. You can taste it. That crisp mountain, Niigata mountain air. Very nice. Any questions that I can answer regarding Yukimuro? We're gonna have a chance to take a look at another Yukimuro this afternoon. So much snow makes a man happy. Imagine going up there. That's Hakkai-san, I believe. Do you know Hakkai-san also is a very famous sake maker? I believe that mountain is Hakkai-san. And the water from Hakkai-san does come this way. And I had a chance to drink this water up there, a little bit up the mountain, in a mountain stream. You can drink it naturally. You don't need to purify it or anything. And it was 0. The pH balance was 0. I think it was just neutral, or was it 7? I forget. It was right in the center. It wasn't 0 actually. I think it was 7. It was perfectly balanced, and that's what makes the sake here so famous and so delicious in this region, and why Niigata sake is world famous. Hyogo is the biggest. Hyogo and Kyoto are the 2 biggest producers, and I believe Niigata is right behind them, and I think it's really close. The best. It makes the rice some of the best, but that makes the sake some of the best too. Because if the water is good, yeah, pH 7, right? If the water is good, so is the sake, so are the drinks. And people probably stay pretty healthy. This is a Kakure branded truck. That's the label for their Kakure sake. It's pretty. Hey, Nicholas. Nicholas has now made the first official donation to a sake barrel Kickstarter. Actually, I'm really thinking about this now. And then we would have a sake barrel T-shirt, which would say "Only in Japan" on it. Nicholas, I actually can see this happening. I don't think we need to raise a lot of money, but I think we can get enough to do this. And we just do it in the center of Shibuya. No, in the center of we'll take it to a small town and give the locals a drink of it. I think I could find some sake breweries that might get in on this. Nicholas, you're a genius. Let's bring some hope and make a fun day out of it. I don't think I would do it for the money. I'd probably take the money and donate it to charity or something. But the fireworks project that we started, I didn't make any money off of that. It was just really hard, though. It was a lot more work than I thought it would be. That was all. Last year's project was all for the fireworks makers, so Kai and I didn't take anything out of that except for travel costs. But it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work to do that. The Fireworks Association were the ones that sent out the packages because I'm making the video for the project for charitable reasons. So that was just one of these projects where it's too cool to say no to. So the sake barrel one, maybe we could raise some money for a town up in Fukushima or something. That'd be really, really cool. I know that there's an orphanage up there that could definitely use some help. They were taking book donations and other things, but perhaps we can. I don't think the orphanage would want to drink the sake. So, like, I can't see the orphans. Hey, have some sake. It's probably laws against that. Yeah. Actually, I wear more than one mask because this mask is more comfortable. But it's also it's purposeless because it's for pollen and stuff. So I have no problem with wearing 2. It's actually, it makes it more snug and it feels good. I'm not wearing sunglasses because I forgot it, and it was so dark yesterday. I don't have it. Ah, 終わりました? わあ、どこに飲むお酒? あ、そう?
ここは倉庫だから今
販
売してるっていうか酒蔵の昔のところにちょっと。
はい。So this isn't actually where they sell it. So this is where they actually ship it. Oh, they're shipping it in that truck. Okay, I'm gonna go take a look. to see them. I want to see forklifts. Forklifts are cool. I used to work in a warehouse, but they would never let me touch the forklift. They're very, even after hours, they said, there's no way you're getting in a forklift. Yes! Forklifts are cool. I can think of so many useful purposes for a forklift. Besides lifting stuff. It's a pallet. I used to lift the pallets. I'll tell you, warehouse job, I worked it every summer. It was really, really hard, but you get to know the people in the warehouse, and they're all pretty cool. It really is a team in there. As long as you work hard and get stuff done, people kind of like you. All right, I'm gonna see if I should end the live stream. If I should end the live stream, or are we going on here? どうする？終わったけど。Okay.
次はどこに？
秋田の牧師通りです。牧師通り。はい。牧師通り。
おしどり。
牧師通り。
牧師通りに。はい。お昼ですかね。
すぐです。もうすぐ着きます。はい。お昼じゃないよ。
All right, follow that bus. Who wants to go on a field trip? Click the like button. Follow that bus. It is actually getting close to lunchtime, but I'm not that hungry. The hotel breakfast was not too bad. So guess what? Bonus time, because you clicked the like button, which you didn't. Only 371 of you did. We're gonna take a look at Uonuma. This is the Yuzawa Uonuma area, which is written on the back of the bus. So convenient. You can see it in print here. Richard and Saluna, thank you for the triple like, and Lisa going with the quadruple like. Don't try to top them. It's considered spam. Follow that bus. So this is kind of neat. We're inside of a car. I have 12 quadrillion studs on Lego DC Supervillain for Nintendo Switch in 2026. Thank you for that information, Derek. Don't understand. Okay, let's do this. Oh, look at that. That's nice. They're letting us in. No, they're not. We're gonna miss this light. We're gonna miss this light. Go, go, go. No, we missed the light. It's on now. So where'd the bus go? Ooh, let the bus out. Oof, oof, oof. Just kind of hanging out now. This looks like one of those lights that take 10 minutes, too. Looks like some... That one says Aoki. That look like a... Nani? Sake shop? Achi. 違う Aoki? So there seems to be, but そっか、私の奥さんの名前青木です。まあ今私の名前取ったけど。There's a lot of Aokis in Niigata, and apparently Kanai's maiden name is Aoki, so that's kind of funny. And her family is originally from Niigata, deep in the line. It's kind of funny. The Aoki family is strong in Niigata. We lost the bus. No, the bus went this way. Just waiting for the green light. As I said, this is like one of those traffic lights that takes forever. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. Gun it. Go, go, go. Yeah. All right. Anyway, we're not gonna speed. Ah, mata.
昔
Oh, this is an older street. Country road. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. That's a magic bus. It's gone. Jason, where did it go? Didn't even leave any exhaust behind for us to trail. Hey, is that any better? Well.
はいはいはいはいはい今曲がります。ええ金沢はいあはいじゃあ通り越して
そうですね。
目視通り
右折してもらったら、
はい
またなんか国道17号出たらまた左折してもらえ
はい
れば。
じゃあ17号沿いです。
そうです。17号出ます。
はい
はい。
じゃあ今行きます。お店が休みなんでまたここ通って戻ります。
あー、綺麗ね、この道。
決めました。
Wow. It's pretty. Looks like a really historical area going back to the Edo period. A lot of old buildings. So we're in Uonuma, which is in Niigata, the Izawa Niigata area. We just looked at a Yukimuro, which is a natural snow refrigeration. Now we're going this direction on a field trip. Whoa! In your face mountain. That is so nice. That is indeed an amazing view. I'm looking at it with my own two eyes, and I feel like I'm never going back to Tokyo now. Why would I do that? Wow. Oh, sorry, Kanai's there. My wife is there. Sorry. She's watching. I'm coming home. Don't worry. Don't panic. I think just got a message from her. You must come home tonight. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Blue light. Hey, Manasila-san. When I was in Finland, supermarkets there would have warm areas to stop food from freezing. Is there the same thing? I think so. We found the bus. Oh, this is the sake place. I guess they sell the sake here. Oh, that guy's got a bottle of booze. I'm gonna find out how much a barrel is, all right? Come with me. You're coming with me. Because you don't have a choice unless you shut this off. And you know wanna know what happens next, right? So stick with me. Because I got the answers. Jedi mind trick. Open the door. Oh, it worked. Second breakfast is here. Hey, from Mexico. Finally caught you live. Cha. Japan looks incredibly warm during the winter. It is. Look at all the sake. Okay, where do I find the barrels? That's not sake. Oh, they have wine too. Wine from the area. Oh, there's Kubota. That's a very famous brand in Niigata. So they're selling more than just... Ah, それ一番高いの? Whoa, 隠れ 15,000 円 15,500 円 That's about $100 for that. This is the most expensive. What is that? Junmai Daiginjo?
Junmai Daiginjo?
Junmai Daiginjo はこっち。
Whoa.
That's the top sake from Sakura. Junmai Daiginjo.
Yeah.
Nice. I was hoping they'll give us a sample.
Oh, there it is. So the smaller bottles with the abominable snowman, they come out to 440 yen. But if you're looking for the higher priced Junmai Daiginjo, which means that the rice has been polished down to under 50%, meaning they threw away 50% of the rice, but the outside of the rice actually contains a lot of the impurities. So you want to polish down the rice and get to the starch. If you polish it down to even to like 30%, the sake gets sweeter because you're just getting the starch and it loses the characteristics of it, which some people like that smoother, sweet taste. You're gonna want like a Junmai Daiginjo. It's a little bit sweeter. Oh, there's the bigger bottles. Check it out. The big bottles, 1.8 liter is $25 or 2,500 yen, 2,750 yen with a tax, I believe. That's good to know. So you do save money by buying bigger, but Japanese sake, if you do like the drier ones, then you don't have to pay as much. Japanese sake, once you open the bottle, you should drink the whole thing within about a month. You can and definitely refrigerate it after you open the bottle. But Japanese sake is not the same as whiskey. It's more like beer. After you open it, drink it. That's why the bigger bottles are more for parties, not for drinking. That's why I often will buy I'll often buy two 720 liter bottles instead of a big one, because I know that I can't drink a big one. I don't have that many friends. It's true. Actually, it's true. All right, they said to buy stuff, they're going to the next place. Oh, look at this. They use the newspapers to wrap it. That's pretty cool. They used just typical Japanese newspaper to wrap it, and then they wrote on the newspaper. Really interesting. Oh, they got craft beer. Oh, there's the rice craft beer. They use koshihikari rice to make beer. So that's kind of good. And down here, if you can't drink a full sake, they have cup sake. Like cup noodles, without the noodles. Or the soup. It's mostly just a cup. And this is umeshu, which is made from Japanese plums. You can make this at home, but sometimes they'll use special recipes and add things into it, like aging them in Japanese cedar barrels and stuff like that, where the taste of the umeshu will take on a kind of a woody taste to it. I found some places did that. Whoa! What is that, shochu? So I'm gonna buy most of my sake at Ichigo Yuzawa Station. I don't need to buy it here. Gamer Pro, drink it, drink it, drink it. How do I drink it? Where do I drink it? If I open the bottle, I have to drink it all, though. どうしよう。
Which this one?
Oh, look at this one. I guess we can try this one. Okay, let's try it.いい？わかんない。自分でできる？飲んでみる。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。So this is the Yukimuro snowman sake. I'm not gonna buy it because I gotta carry it. So I'm buying it at the train station. Kanpai. Wow, that's really good. It's not a Junmai Daiginjo, but it does have some characteristics to it. There's a dryness to it. I like this one. The more you drink sake, the more you don't want it to be so smooth. You want characteristics to it, a little bit of a grit to it. That's really good. Snowman. Get my mask back on. So I think, for me, I think this one would be, if you're just traveling, you might as well get the Junmai Daiginjo. This is actually $50, and I'm gonna get one of these at the train station to take back for Kanai's dad and to try. All right, so there you have it. I'm going to be taking to another Yukimuro very shortly. I wanted to introduce you to this word, Yukimuro. I actually, before I came here, I didn't know much about Yukimuro and only really understood what the word meant like a couple of months ago when they asked me if I would be interested in this project, and I am. Because I think this is pretty cool. This is very much part of Niigata's culture, especially here in the mountains, right? So if you have any questions, leave me a comment in the video comments below, and I'll try to answer them about it. But the city of Yuzawa really wants to promote this as a tourist attraction, and I'm kind of helping them out to kind of figure out, is this a good idea? And I kind of like it. If they can incorporate food and booze into a tour, I'm all ears and mouth. You know what I mean? How is the car park cleared of snow each day? I showed you yesterday. Do you see these right here? These spray water out. So there are pipes underneath the ground that have warm water that pipe out of it, and the water just flows and it melts all the snow. In fact, there's another line of the water, so that breaks it all up. So right now, of course it's off, but if it starts to snow really strongly, you're gonna see them, hey, follow that bus! You're gonna see them with that, and that cuts down on the amount of shoveling, because there is a lot of shoveling. And in fact, I've seen the road crews, you can see them over there, they're shoveling snow, removing and decreasing the size of the banks of the snow, so it doesn't fall in any cars. Thanks so much for watching. Good question, keep them coming. I appreciate the support. Nicholas, I like your idea. We're gonna see if we can make that happen. See you in the next live stream in a couple of hours.